Hey, what's going on? Brandon Garland here, and in today's video, I want to talk about the cart abandonment email, which in my opinion happens to be the most important email because it's targeting people who have visited your checkout page, but who have not finished purchasing. So they are completely red hot leads. That means that they've clicked on your ad or clicked in your email, went to your sales page, checked out the offer, and then ended up at your checkout page and then decided to abandon for whatever reason. There's many reasons why people abandon cart, but the main important thing is to follow up with those people. So this is a mock email that I made for a company called Jasper. And this company, Jasper, is a artificial intelligence software that actually ironically writes copy for you. So you might be thinking, well, why didn't I use Jasper to write this email for me? Well, I didn't. I wanted to do it from scratch. And I wanted to talk about the principle of cart abandonment emails versus the what Jasper could do email wise. Obviously, it could write an email, but I wanted to do it myself. So anyways, we're going to jump right in. I like to take cart abandonment emails a step further. Okay, so my main goal with cart abandonment emails is to make sure they understand the value of what they're getting and to make sure that they understand if there's any sort of deadlines on deals or anything like that, right? So I like to reiterate that, remind them, and give them the opportunity to pick back up where they left off and to finish the purchase. So let's go ahead and hop right in. For this cart abandonment email, Jasper is giving away 10,000 words for free, okay? And what that means is because it's an AI system, you can generate words and it generates a ton of words for you. And so they're giving you up to 10,000 words for free for the trial, okay? So imagine somebody going to your website, they see this, they go to check out, but they don't put their credit card information in there, and so they abandon. So this is what I came up with. And I wanted to go a step further with this. So the subject I chose is don't forget your 10,000 words first name, right? So this is active campaign. This is a personalized tag that's going to pull in their first name. So I wanted to, I didn't want to say something as simple as, don't or pick up back where you left off, or, a lot of times I'll say what happened or is everything okay? And then they'll click into it. I wanted to be specific on exactly what they forgot. Okay. And in this case, it's 10,000 words. So let's go ahead and hop in. Now, this is from Austin. This is one of the members or the, CEO or one of the members that you'll see within Jasper, within like the email and stuff like that. Like I'm an affiliate for Jasper, and so I get emails from him all the time. So I went ahead and chose Austin as the from person for this email. So let's go ahead and hop right in. Austin here. When I gave the dev team the green light to load 10,000 words for people eager to try Jasper for free, they nearly spit out their coffee. You mean 1,000 words, right? That's right. The dev team thought it was a typo, LOL. But it wasn't, and it wasn't for good reason. So, I'm kind of storytelling here, right? And I'm kind of giving them a behind the scenes look of, good cop, bad cop, which is I want to do 10,000 words. However, the dev team hasn't heard anything like this before, so they're like confused, right, as to why it's that much. So what does that do? That means that we're propping up the value of 10,000 words, okay? The dev team wanted to go with just 1,000 words. We want to 10x that. And so it kind of like favors us. It positions Austin in this case to be on the side of the reader of this email, right, and potential buyer. So you'll notice I put the word in, or the words for free in parentheses here. The reason why I did that is because I want to make sure that they understand that. There's other ways to do it. You can bold it, you can underline it. But in this particular case, I wanted to put it in parentheses. So anyways, let's move on with this story. It's a good intro. It hooks you in, and it aligns well with the subject line. So I'm going to keep on going down. Call me crazy, but my goal is to make users like you have a fair opportunity to experience firsthand the magic of Jasper. And I feel 1,000 words are too little to accomplish that, okay? So again, it's for the people, right? For the readers, for the people. You're on their side. You want to make sure that they understand that 1,000 words isn't a whole lot. That's why you want to step it up and give them 10,000 words, okay? At the same time, I do understand the dev team's confusion. After all, okay, now here's where it gets cool. After all, with 10,000 words, you're able to easily write, and I'm going to scroll down in a second, but let me tell you my thinking behind this, okay? So 10,000 words, again, sounds like a lot, but I want to make sure that people understand what 10,000 words, or what you can do with 10,000 words, right? Again, I'm showing I'm showing the value, I'm teaching them the value of this, and it's something that I want to make sure I do in all my emails, is to not just tell them what it is, but I want to tell them what's in it for them. So here's what I'm going to tell them, what you can do with 10,000 words. This way it sparks their imagination, and this way it could dial into a pain point of something that they don't have and that they need to have, right? So let's go ahead and you'll see in a second what I mean. After all, with 10,000 words, you're able to easily write 20 to 40 marketing emails, so you can finally add that follow-up series that could increase your lifetime customer value, okay? So I didn't just stop at saying 20 to 40 marketing emails. I did bold that because I think that you need a punchy bullet, right? But some people will argue that bullet points shouldn't be long, drawn-out sentences like this. No, I believe that bullet points should be bolded where it is punchy, what they're gonna get, right? But I also think you need to take it a step further and paint the picture of what they can actually do with what you bolded, right? In this case, 20 to 40 emails is going to wrap up that follow-up series that they need to accomplish, and it's going to increase their lifetime customer value, right? And I could have kept on going. I could have said, and when you increase your lifetime customer value, you can spend more money on ads. But, then again, that's probably going to be 2 or 3 sentences, right? So anyways, let's move on. 20 to 40 advertisements, so you can finally get people to see your offer and grow your business. Simple enough, right? Now look, the one thing I would change about this as I'm shooting this video is I probably would have put this at the very top, maybe put it in chronological order of how to run a business, right? You get attention, then you can follow up, and I would have gone through that. But then again, it doesn't really matter because I am just giving them different scenarios of what they can use the 10,000 words for. So here we go. 10 to 20 blog posts to increase organic traffic and optimize for SEO. Okay, simple enough. 20 to 40 social media posts to grow your social following and build influence. An entire ebook for teaching your newly captured leads. I thought that was clever, right? The fact that they're thinking, wow, I don't have a lead capture, but with Jasper, the fact that they're giving me 10,000 words, I can use that to build a free ebook and to show ads to that, or to have somebody mail it out for me and capture leads, right? So that's kind of cool. And I keep going, right? I keep going with this list. An entire sales page so you can finally launch your products and start generating sales. I think that's pretty powerful. A lead capture to generate endless amounts of leads. A VSL to attract more call bookings. A webinar script so you can go live with your audience, and much more. Okay, so think about when you're selling something, what your offer is. Okay, think about what it really is, right? In 2018, 2019, I sold a copywriting book. And I thought, well, what's a copywriting book? How do we boost the value of a copywriting book? Because there's so many copywriting books out there. So I created it was actually a banner ad, and I created it, and I said, it's not a book, it's more sales. And so I thought, that's cool, right? Instead of saying what 10,000 words is, you're breaking down, it is an entire sales page. It is an entire lead capture page. It is a VSL. It's a webinar script, and so forth. So don't just tell them what it is. Tell them the outcome of what you can get with what it is, right? So that's huge. And because Jasper is doing the heavy lifting of the above, you're saving yourself, okay? So again, I'm just reiterating the value of 10,000 words. Hundreds, if not thousands of dollars from avoiding hiring a copywriter, okay? So that's sort of like this risk removal, okay? You don't have to go out and hire a copywriter and spend weeks with a copywriter and things like that. 100 hours of brainstorming and doing the writing yourself. The headache, and I always, try to make it worse. The migraine caused by staring at a blinking cursor, remind you with every blink that you have the oh so famous writer's block, right? So that's a big pain point for people who use Jasper is, getting past that blinking cursor that we've all experienced, right? It's called writer's block. And so what Jasper does is it gets you past that because it puts words on a screen. And then you see those words and you think, oh, well, shoot, I can take this and get on this direction. Great idea, right? So that's some of the benefits too. So not only am I saying what they're getting, but I'm also saying what they're avoiding. Okay, so you can kind of just dig into that a little bit and sort of push people over the fence to go with your product. So anyways, keep going. That makes it all worth handing over to a robot like Jasper to handle so you can work on your business versus in your business. That's why I can't stress enough to claim your 10,000 words by completing your free trial setup here. Okay, so it's a clear call to action. You've stated exactly what they're going to get, what they can do with it, what they're going to avoid, and here is where to claim your 10,000 words. Okay, I did add a little PS here. I'm kind of iffy on the PS, but I'm going to go ahead and share it anyways. PS, the way I see it, Brandon, this obviously pulls in the first name, is you have two choices. The human choice is to continue to stare at a blinking cursor while continue to procrastinate. Or the Jasper choice is tell that blinking cursor who's boss and stop writer's block with Jasper by claiming your 10,000 words free. Or free words here, okay? Again, a link. If you read this far down, I'd imagine you'd choose the Jasper choice, especially when that choice comes with enough words to pack out a stadium, okay? Just again, I'm trying to, show the value of what 10,000 words is in a kind of a funny way. And then I close with a different angle on the call to action. And I go for some social proof here, which is see why over 70,000 leading brands, agencies, and content creators are raving over Jasper. So I wanted to call out, some of the language they use on their sales page, which is, leading brands, agencies, and content creators, because, now I'm speaking directly to my audience and who's going to be reading this. So, obviously if your audience is for whatever, gardeners or whatever it may be, you want to call that out, right? And make them feel like this is specifically for them. So anyways, that's this email here. I think that the cart abandonment email really is one email you should spend a lot of time on, and feel free to use this as a framework for yours as well. If you like this kind of content, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.